Grandstand Bettors here with your daily free sports pick for Wednesday, August 25th. We have an MLB pick for you today. Hopefully the lights stay on. There's a major thunderstorm going on as we tape this, so it might be a little more exciting than usual. But before we get into our MLB pick, make sure you hit that subscribe button so we can provide you all of our free picks and free predictions for the rest of 2021 and beyond. Also, while you're at it, smash that like button. Our NCAA football betting contest starts this Friday. Our two best bets for the weekend are dropping Friday night, and we'll have our rules for our best bet college football leaderboard. We have a prize pool of $500. First, second, and third place in our leaderboard will get money. So look forward to that dropping on Friday. Smash that like button if you're excited for the football season to start. But before we get into today's picks, let's first look back at yesterday's game between the Giants and the Mets. We could have not been more wrong. We'll admit that. We were pretty awful in that pick. Sammy Longs pitched great. The Mets offense looked horrible. Now, to be fair, we did state yesterday, for the rest of August, just take our plays at a grain of salt as leans. Again, this time of year is not ideal for value and knowing mentality of some of the teams. The Mets, clearly now, we are certain, have given up on their season, which is hilarious considering they were in first place just a few weeks back. It's an epic collapse by the Mets. Now, Sammy Long did pitch very well yesterday. He's probably up here to stay in the majors, especially now that the rosters will expand. He pitched 5 1/3 inning, gave up 3 hits, only and 0 earned runs. The Mets really got nothing going. They didn't even make a game of it. You could kind of see in the second inning that over of their team total was just not going to get hit. Now, that gives us our third loss in a row. It's going to happen. I'm sure we could probably rattle off 6 or 7 more losses. It happens over the course of sports betting. But the great thing is, if you're not betting our picks and you're completely fading us, guess what? We're still helping you out. So that's what we bring to the table when we're losing. 3 in a row. We'll try to turn it around today. But remember, this time of the year, baseball-wise, is not a great time betting. We don't like this time of the year, so take it with a grain of salt. Take them as leans. But we wanted to at least finish out August every single day, so our best bet leaderboard could finish out as well. Speaking of which, it looks like a 2-person race. It looks like we have Jamar and Mike C at the top of our leaderboard, so there's only a few days left. We'll see who comes out with that. The winner will take home $100 in August, and they'll get to do their own video for the Super Bowl for the 2021 season. So we look forward to that. But hey, listen, that's the mentality you have to have as a sports bettor. Again, a not great couple of weeks of baseball in our opinion. Value's gone. Cardinals minus 240 yesterday. They were a favorite. They lost. Don't take those bets. It's going to happen this time of year. A lot of mediocre teams, you don't know their mentality, and they're going to lose probably about 50% of the time now. So what do we always say here at Grandstand Bettors? That's right. Let's not look at the past. Let's look at the future. And today we have a lean in the White Sox-Blue Jays matchup. The Sox are coming off a 5-2 win versus the Blue Jays yesterday. It was actually a Grandstand Bettors family winner from last night. So those of you that are subscribers, that are a part of our family, that was a nice winner for you guys. And we're going to take a look at another one tonight with Giolito on the mound. Giolito's 9-9 with a 3.77 ERA and a 1.10 whip. He's probably one of the most consistent pitchers in terms of splits in the major leagues. He has the exact ERA at home and on the road. He's pitched the exact same number of innings on the home and away. And hitters hit 221 against him at home and 222 against him away. Not much closer you could get there. So if you're looking for an edge at his splits, that's not going to tell you much. One thing we are going to focus on is in the 25 games he started this year, he's only given up 0 runs once. So 24 out of 25 starts, he's at least given up a run. Now the Blue Jays, they're going to counter with Robbie Ray, who's 9-5 with a 2.79 ERA and a 1.03 whip. The Blue Jays still have a glimmer, it's small, but a glimmer of hope they could get that second wild card, only sitting 5.5 back. But it's going to take a streak of wins. Something that it's not going to take is going 3-7 again in their next 10 games, which is what they were in their previous 10 games. So the Blue Jays do need to turn it around. They have the right guy, though, on the mound. Ray, like Giolito, also is pretty good across the board in his splits, but he does have a slightly better ERA at home, posting it at 2.64. Now, Ray has been pitching well as of late. He has had 5 straight quality starts, which he's given up 2 runs or less each time out. The White Sox have a very small sample size against Ray, but they do in that sample size hit .333 against him. But because of the size, we're not going to put too much stock into that. We think there's value in this game to actually fade Giolito and the White Sox. He's been giving up the long ball. Recently, 6 home runs in his last 4 games. And with the Blue Jays' power in the lineup, we would expect the same to happen tonight. The White Sox bullpen, they're middle of the road in the MLB with a 4.07 ERA. But they do give up some home runs, and we think the Blue Jays can possibly get above their team total of 4 today. So our best bet, or our lean, if you will, today is going to be the Toronto Blue Jays team total over 4. That's it for us here at Grandstand Bettors. Remember, tread lightly the next week in baseball or even in the next month. Get that best value. Try to stay away from those 240s, 320 money line bets. You know, those teams still lose 40% of the time. So you don't want to get caught in a position. Maybe look at a run line that has a little bit better value, or maybe an over-under that's at -110. But as always, it's your bets. You put them in each day. Good luck to you today on Wednesday, August 25th. As always, sit back, relax, enjoy the MLB slate today, and we'll see you tomorrow.